News starts now.
Good news for a lot of people. More help is on the way for struggling Valley homeowners, and there are still a lot of them out there, even though we're talking about the real estate news getting better and better. Coming from the state and from the federal government, efforts to help families fight foreclosure. It's an interesting plan, and it's tonight's big story. The feds launched a program here in Phoenix and 3 other cities. Would allow investors to come in and buy troubled mortgages, buy these homes, and work out a deal with the people who are in the homes that they can stay there as renters. Meantime, Arizona has a task force giving assistance to thousands who face losing their homes. Fox 10's Dan Spindle live now with more on the plan. Dan?
Well, Troy, you mentioned the numbers. It's one of those things where you look at the statistics and things are getting better. There's no doubt about it. But if you look at maps that show the number of foreclosures and also the fact that 56% of all the homeowners in the area are underwater. So the risk of foreclosure is still there. Is a short sale better? There's a lot of information out there. There's a nonprofit, though, that can help sort through all the confusion. The housing boom turned housing crisis hasn't turned completely back to boom just yet, but the rate of foreclosures and short sales has slowed in Arizona. That's no reason to let those homeowners still struggling fend for themselves, according to the Arizona Foreclosure Prevention Task Force.
Knowledge applied produces power, and what we seek to do is increase individuals' knowledge, encourage the application, and therefore experience the power.
Power to overcome confusion about short sales and tax liability, hardships and delinquencies. Workshops provided by the nonprofit should clear things right up.
Those that go to a HUD-approved counseling agency for foreclosure intervention end up getting better outcomes. That's real savings on a monthly basis.
When you look at statistics, yes, the Phoenix area and Arizona as a whole, it's getting better in foreclosures. It's fallen out of the top 5 and the top 10 in the country. But when you look at a map, it feels a little bit different. These charts show current foreclosure listings valley-wide. It's not the worst of the downturn, but certainly not something to celebrate.
How does a homeowner, how do all of these homeowners, who do they believe? And that's the part that frustrates me a little bit. So I'm really excited about working with my new partners and being able to disseminate the truth.
Ooh, the truth. What is the truth? This task force believes they have it and they can give it to you. Whatever you've heard from friends or relatives who might have had hardships, what you're going through is your own situation. So they want you to know there's these workshops called Choices Workshops to lay it all out there for you. Individualized questions. You can ask them and you can get specific answers for your specific scenario involving your home. These workshops starting this weekend and on. You can get that information of where and when these workshops will take place on our website, myfoxphoenix.com. Reporting live, I'm Dan Spindle, Fox 10 News.